All right, everyone, here we go with the Soulmate Journey. The energy's getting crazy. Things are getting glitchy here. We're going to start seeing freeze-ups again and stuff. This is my third time trying to start this reading. Holy crap. All right. So if we're going through this reading and you see any edits or something, that's because I look over and it stops, and then I have to try and piece the fucking reading together. Fucking hell. I said in my write-up for September, I called the surrounding energies around us a whirlpool. I think I was being very conservative. It is proving to be, with these readings lately, and just all the stuff that's been going on offline too, it's proving to be a typhoon, okay? I mean, or a hurricane. We could look at it either way. I don't know what we'd name it, though. You know, that's the thing. It's what we talk about, Wake Me Up When September Ends, that's by Green Day. They got an album called Dookie. Perhaps it's Typhoon Dookie. That's what's going on here for September. All right. Anyway, one deck for the DF. We're going to try this again, and one deck for the DM. All right, I've got somebody here randomly at the bottom of the world, right, making new decisions, strange new decisions, just behaving out of character. Okay, I believe it. And the bottom of the deck for the DF side, which is most of my viewers, as you guys is here, and a few enlightened DMs that come here. You qualify in this side too, because your energy is very balanced, that kind of thing. It's the devil. Very interesting. You're about to come face to face. I think you're about to come face to face with your Eleanor. I'm going to shuffle for the DF side. Eleanor is from that Nicolas Cage movie, Gone in 60 Seconds, where they steal cars. Eleanor was the Mustang. It was his Eleanor because every time he stole one, something went wrong. I think it was a Shelby GT 500. Anyway, anytime he stole one, something went wrong. Right? It's kind of a thing. It's his Achilles heel, we'll call it. Okay, well, your Eleanor looks like it's coming towards you here, all right? If your person's name is Shelby, well, that's quite a coincidence. If your person drives a Mustang, that's quite a coincidence. If your person rides a Mustang, that is a coincidence. But there's no such thing as coincidences, so who knows? All right, if your person is Nicolas Cage, well, then I hit the nail on the head on that motherfucker. All right, here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Probably going to be timeless for me as the video keeps freezing up. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's a whole playlist of these. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. You're all at different points on the freeway that is the soulmate cycle. Okay? We right now in Typhoon Dookie. I will tell you what, whirlpool my ass. Bottom of the deck for the DF. Crossing the top card is 8 cups. Moving on. No, I got Johnny Cash. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. That kind of thing. I don't know. I think this is going to... I get why the devil's there. The devil does that. There's a frequency of devil energy that makes things feel like a repeat. Makes it feel like some might call it deja vu. It's not really deja vu sort of a thing. It's not the same energy. It just makes you think, I swear to God, it just everything feels like a repeat. You know, sort of, it's a bit of that. All right? Maybe this person shows up and does a repeat performance where you say to yourself, I've heard this before. Right, something like, I don't know. I'm just saying. What's on top here? Yeah, the Empress. Yep. I've done this before. You've lived this before, okay? You've been down this path before. You're recovering old ground with whatever this energy is, either emotionally or physically through conversation. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to clarify your animal deck here with the little animal deck, and we'll see what's going on. Tell me about the Empress crossed by the 8 of Cups. Very interesting. These readings. I'll tell you, Typhoon Dookie is definitely going to be interesting to pull on. I will tell you what. All right, let's go. People that skipped around, that skipped my intro, have no idea. Why did he say Typhoon Dookie? I don't know. Perhaps maybe you shouldn't fast forward through my readings, considering I tell you that everything I say matters. I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. I don't know. You know. Think about that. It's like people that put out negative energy, right? People believe all the time. Anybody that watches tarot readings, we all say it. All your tarot readers say it. Like energy attracts like energy, right? Knowing that, believing that. Why would you ever put out negative energy? Why would you ever be an asshole? Why? Why would you do it if you know that? And then complain that your life isn't going well. People crack me up. They really do. So you're a prick and you're wondering why your life isn't good. You're not surrounded by great people. I wonder. Anyway, my point is here, this is some very, you've lived this, but this is like a repeat. Somebody here coming in, play something out. You've been down this road before. Why is the Empress here? Well, the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. Son of a bitch. Is anybody, I mean, come on. The Four of Cups, we can't escape it. That's the environmental energy around the center card I'm going to pull, which is tied with this. Just fine. Say to yourself, this feels like I think I've had this conversation with this person before. And give it a chuckle. Find some way to just brush it off, please. This Four of Cups is such an important energy right now in Typhoon Dookie. It really is. It goes all the way back to Pluto retrograde. And all my readings tie together. I'm not pulling readings willy-nilly here, okay? I'm following the flow of the energy. The universe really wants to hammer that home for you. I'm just, what's on top, I'm blown away. Doesn't matter what deck I grab, and we rarely grab this one, don't we? The Moon. This is somewhat, I don't even, I'm going to wait. What's the center card? Just the Strength card. And what's red with the Moon? I wanted to make sure I was right. It's the Death card, yeah. This is that energy of, you've got a communication coming from somebody. And I just, it's the universe's way of saying, don't speak, okay? It's almost like, doesn't No Doubt have a song like that or something? Don't speak, I know what you're feeling, or please stop explaining. It's a bit of that. You might want to look up the lyrics to that song, okay? I think it's No Doubt, right? And they got some don't speak, I know what you're feeling, that kind of thing. I don't know. Just look up the lyrics. You don't have to listen to the song. It can be painful if you're not into that kind of music. But I know it'd be painful for me. But although it has an interesting little Spanish guitar solo in the middle of it, which I liked, during an era of music where the guitar solo disappeared. So I was quite nice. I was quite pleased to hear that. I remember when it came out. Yeah, just again, you're going to have to find the strength to keep your mouth shut. Don't reveal too much to this energy coming towards you. Don't say it's a repeat. Don't repeat the conversation. In other words, you think it's a repeat conversation. Somebody says, "Oh, I think," somebody shows up, they talking to you. You say, "Oh, you don't even need to say anything. We've already had this talk. It's dead, done, and over." Somebody's coming back to rehash an old dead topic with you. Okay? And again, sort of like the way I feel about the Four of Cups lately. Somebody's coming back to rehash an old dead topic with you, and just honestly, just have none. Do not engage. To have none of it. Don't. Just That's it. Don't even do it. All right. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. It's just, it is what it is. If you engage with it, then it gets rehashed all over again, and you perpetuate the feedback loop of the whole fucking thing. So now, here we go. I do have a world here. In this energy, somebody wants to talk. Okay? The blue, the throat chakra, somebody wants to talk. And I don't think they show up wearing very much. I drew that outfit. That's one of the ones I drew. Right? That is not covering. That is not her outfit. Okay? That is not her outfit. She a very 70s girl. She just blended the outfit around the rest of it. That's all. All right? I drew it like that for a reason. All right, here we go. The DM side. Let's go. The DM side. What do we got here? Give me the other side of this. Just showing up. You walked that path before. Rehash this. We already had this conversation, motherfucker. And you don't even need to say that. Don't even. If it's dead, leave it dead, is what the universe is saying. Don't start digging stuff up. Don't start bringing stuff out of the shadows. All right? Don't. It's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take some gonads, some balls, because this is a powerful soulmate. The lion's holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups. This is a powerful soulmate. It's going to take you a lot of strength. You might even be very attracted to this person. It's going to take a lot of strength for you to not engage, right? This Four of Cups energy that keeps showing up. Pay attention to everything since the Pluto retrograde reading I've said about that Four of Cups, please. I mean, it is so important. It just keeps coming up. You want to talk about repeating messages? Jeez. All right, DM side. What do we got here? Come on, I'm still shuffling, for fuck's sake. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Crossing their base energy is Four Swords. I don't know what that means. It's not. It feels like a healing energy, and I don't know why. The Two of Wands. Yeah, somebody feels like they want to fix something. That, oh, I get it. It is a healing energy. Oh, why are you doing that? Okay, somebody thinks they need to fix something with you that doesn't need fixing. We don't need to talk about this again. I'm fine. It's almost like you say, we don't need to talk about this again. I'm fine. No, we should talk about it. And they want to shove it down your fucking throat, it seems. They've set the intention on this. They're fixated on whatever this topic is. This doesn't have to be your long lost runner. Okay? It doesn't. My readings are bigger than that. I'm pulling on the soulmate cycle. The soulmate cycle is more than the person who ran from you that you started watching tarot readings for. It could be family members you have soul tie with and something going on with that, like I always tell you. So don't assume you know who this is, but this is a topic you're like, we don't need to talk about that. I'm fine. No. This person's very fixated on it. They want to heal it. Okay, all right. Let's grab the little light seer. It's a DM. Randomly at the bottom is the Emperor. All right, a Burger King Emperor too. Gotta have it their way. This is I see this all the time. People do this all the time. Yeah, I want to talk about something. Right? I'm just going to give you an example. You got a parent who wants to talk to you about something, or a friend who wants to talk to you about something. They want to try to clear something up, right? And they're insistent on it, and they show up to talk about it. The problem with that is that's very selfish. If you don't want to talk about it, both sides have to want to talk about it. You can't just shove it down someone's throat because you, very selfishly, think that now's the time to handle it. The time to handle something is when the energy is right. The energy is right when the energy is balanced. When the energy is balanced, things can happen. We can't resolve something if we can't meet in the middle. If one side wants to talk about it, the other side's like, I'm good. We don't need to talk about it. Right? That's defensiveness. That's repellent. So anyway, why is the Two of Wands here? I want to know, I'm not so concerned with the healing. I want to know why this person, whoever this is, and it is a fucking person, is so fixated on this one topic, which is different for all of you. Okay, for some of you, this is very minor. You know, this is somebody who keeps, this could be so minor, this could be, I got this one uncle who keeps repeating, he's been repeating the same joke since, I want to say 1980 or 79. He keeps, every time you walk up to him, he says, Nanu, Nanu, right? And puts his hand out like Mort from Mort. That show hasn't even been on the air for like 45 fucking years. I mean, it's just over and over. And it's like you roll your eyes. You're like, yeah, okay. Nanu, Nanu, yeah. All right. It's just on and on and on with the, stop with the Mort. There have been other shows since then. Okay, pick something else. It could be as simple as that, or it could be as major as something that you just aren't ready to deal with yet. Okay, there's a lot of people watching. So please don't assume that you know what it is, and don't assume that you're the only one watching. All right, so if this reading isn't for you, then that doesn't mean anything. It just means it's not for you, or not yet. Right? Okay. All right, anyway, I know that fell on deaf ears from a lot of people. Right? It is what it is. Two of Wands. Why is it here? Why is this person so fixated on this? Tell me. Seven of Swords. The whole thing is a lie. This is this crossing the center card I'm going to pull, which is tied with the healing. All right. Somebody maybe they falsely believe that you're hurting. Maybe they think. A lot of times we project. So a lot of times, especially on the DM side, they project a lot and shift blame a lot and things like that. So a lot of times an energy like this will think, well, if I'm hurting, the other side is hurting too. And they'll just assume that. Well, I mean, I tell you guys all the time, I don't say anything or joke about anything that's not in the energy. While I was shuffling, I talked about people. I said, if this reading isn't for you, don't assume that, don't thumbs down it because it's not for you. It's for somebody. And everybody matters, right? There's thousands of people watching. I said that. So that's that energy. It's somebody who assumes that if they're hurting and they're fixated on it, that you are too, without any consideration for the fact that the fucking world doesn't revolve around them. That the fucking world isn't in their goddamn hands. All right? That's welcome to societal energies today. I'll tell you. My way or the highway is the dominant energy. And that's not going to get us anywhere. We're never going to survive with that. What's on top here? Five of Pentacles. It's selfish. Somebody here, well, how do I phrase this? I'll flip it. They see you as feeling the same way they do. It's what I said. This is an energy here who feels like they're missing out on something. They want a relationship. It's all very they, me. I'm missing out. I'm stuck outside. I want to go in. I want to fix this. What's the center card? The Nine of Cups. A very selfish energy. This is someone going for something that they just love. And in this aspect of the Nine of Cups, it's someone just going for something because they love it. It's terrific. It's great. Gotta have it. Must have it. Must have it. Right? It's all very selfish over here. I don't think you're having any of this. This is a dead done topic. You may already be past it. Somebody coming with it. And do not engage. Don't, because if you do, you give this person what they want. A conversation about that topic. Even if that conversation is you saying, I don't want to talk about this. You could say, at the most, I would say, oh, this again? Pfft, whatever. And just keep walking. Okay? It's going to take a lot of strength. This is a powerful soul connection. All right? Even if this is a relative that you don't like. If you have a powerful soul, and you haven't talked to in a while. If you have a powerful soul connection with somebody, it can be a real pull. Okay? It's tough. It's very difficult. It's very selfish. This is very, very selfish and deceptive. Their motives for coming in are deceptive. Very. There's that Seven of Swords. It's all very selfish. This is a very selfish person on this card. Right? What's going on? What's read with the Five of Pentacles? The Lovers. Yeah. Look, I could read this a lot of ways. Okay, this is read with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody horny. Maybe. Somebody wants... Look, this can be... I said this can be anything. This could be my nanu uncle who still thinks Mork from Ork is on. Right? I'll roll my eyes every time he puts his hand out to shake it. Oh, fucking hell. Here we go again with the nanu. Or this could be something very serious. Or this can be somebody who you have a very strong soul connection with who seems to, you might be picking up on a pattern. This could be you picking up on a pattern. Hey, when this person's horny, they seem to call me. I'm somebody's booty call. I tell you what, I'm going to tell you right now, that's why the Empress came out. The Empress is nobody's fucking booty call. Okay, unless he or she wants to be. But nobody blindside this energy and just call it when it needs a little fun, right? A little nookie. Nobody just blindsides that. So, again, this could be you putting together a pattern. Putting together of, oh, well, they, when they get hot, when they want it, I've got to give it. Well, you know what? Both people have to want it. You learn that when you're married for a long time. That's something I learned a couple of nights a week anyway. No thank you. Okay, I'm cool, fine, whatever. Right? Both sides got to be into it. At the end of the day here, this is somebody who when they, and I think you're done. I think you got a little twisted sister. We're not going to take it, anymore. I think you realize everybody wants to bang the Empress, but not everybody gets to. It could be just that. Either way, it's all very selfish, and unfortunately, you have a very strong, this person's very attracted to you. How do I know that? Well, look at those two, right? That's you right there. Very hot. I'm attracted. But why do I also know that? Because you came out as the Empress in your base energy. That's very attractive, okay? I mean, it is. People pull their cars over on the side of the freeway. This tree's way out in the field. They pull their cars over on the side of the freeway. Grown men, grown women go up and hump that damn tree. I'm telling you, it is that attractive. Empress energy is strong. You blend it with confidence, self-confidence, self-worth, which that energy has. It's irresistible. You're irresistible to this person, some aspect of it. And again, there's some fixation here. There's somebody who falsely believes that if they feel this way, well, if I'm horny, or if I want to fix this and heal this, or if I'm obsessed about whatever it is I'm obsessed about, then the Empress must be too. And that is deceptive. It's wrong. It's selfish. It's an assumption on their part, because I can tell you, you are not. This is a dead, done issue for you that is long gone. Okay? The sun has gone down on this issue, whatever this is. All right? And if this is a pattern you're spotting, well, spot it. Learn to spot patterns. That's one of the secrets to surviving in energy. It's one of my superpowers is spotting patterns. I spot patterns in things, and patterns mean a lot. While they don't play out the same way each time they come around because the surrounding energies are different, you can get an idea of what's coming based on patterns. All right? I mean, it's just what it is. That's why astrology is so fascinating. If you're not an energy reader, you can just look at when certain astrological events happened once before. What was going on in my life then? Well, something similar might be going on now. Not the same, because the surrounding energies are different, but something similar. Oh, it was a good time. Oh, it might be a good time here. Oh, it was a bad time. Oh, it might be a bad time here. So you can prepare for it. It's all about patterns, cycles. Energy is cycles. It comes around and around. Spring, summer, winter, fall, winter. It comes around every year. Those are cycles. That's it. And weather is energy. So there you go. So that's what we got here. That's what's going on. There's some kind of pattern that's repeating. I think for a lot of you, you're picking up on the pattern. Some kind of pattern here. And for others of you, this is just a selfish person who wants to deal with an issue you guys are having because they are obsessed about it. Me, 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 me. Okay? All right. A little fucking selfish emperor here. All right. Fine. Let's go. 3 cards. What else you want to tell everyone, universe? Let's go. I don't know if it wants to talk about you or them. I'm just pull 3 cards and a crossing card. What else you want to tell everyone before we go? 10 of Cups at the bottom, crossing the center card I'm going to pull. 3 of Cups. 4 of Swords. So the universe wants to talk about this side. 4 swords, and the base energy. It wants to talk more about this healing. Okay? More of what this person wants. This person is so fucking... Okay, before I say yeah. This person has thought about this too much. This is what happens when you think about things too much. It invites energy in. High vibrational people don't think about things very long. High vibrational people might contemplate something, but they'll do it by topic. In other words, they might sit in like philosophers. You might think a philosopher is a high vibrational person. They are. So what do you mean, Steve, that they don't think about things too long? They compartmentalize. Everything has a chapter. We think about this. We solve this problem. We move to the next. We think about that. We solve that problem. Move to the next, etc. That's not the way low vibrational people think. And that's why they get caught up in conspiracy theories a lot. Because they don't just put something aside, right? Like flat earth people, right? We already figured out a long time ago that the earth isn't flat. Now we're going back and looking at issues that we've already covered a long fucking time ago. That's how low vibrational people think. It's never really, there's never brackets around it. It's never solved. It's all just one big thing. And when that happens, it gets convoluted. It gets messed up. You become delusional, right? And that's what I've got here. I've got someone who is delusional about healing something that the universe says is so small. It doesn't need healing. Everybody fine. It's already been dealt with. But this person has continued to think about it and think about it and think about it a lot. Taking too long of a break. The fruit's gone rotten. And when it all blends together, it all sort of jumbles together, it becomes a big delusional mess. That's not the way high vibrational people think. Like I said, that tells me the selfishness here, as if the 7 of Swords didn't tell us this is a lower vibrational person than you. They're a lower frequency. High vibrational people solve a problem, got it. Move on to the next, got it. And we don't go back. High vibrational people don't go back and reapproach something unless there's new evidence down the road that allows for a portion of that to be looked at. We don't open the whole fucking thing and let it spill out. Think of it as boxes full of stuff, right? You're sorting your Christmas decorations or something, right? Sort of like that. If you're looking, oh, I got to go back to box 1 and get the garland. You don't dump the whole box back out, and then you have to then it gets all mixed up with the other shit, and then how do you put the box back? It gets all fucked up. So this is a person who's thought about this way too much. Very low vibrational. Their thought process, I feel it here, is a bit of a junk drawer, which is, most people, to be honest. That's why people forget things a lot. They forget your name. They forget whatever, Most people, their brain is a junk drawer. You just keep throwing stuff in, and memory is no good. There's no organization to it, right? So, again, I've got somebody here with no organization to their thoughts, blended with low vibration selfishness, and I've got an issue that's coming back that the universe says to them it's huge. To them it's very emotional. They're very emotional about it. To you, it's almost disappointing. This person almost disappoints you by even bringing this up, by approaching. Or if you're spotting a pattern that this person only wants you for booty calls, for example, how about that? It's disappointing to you to spot that pattern and figure it out. Either way, the universe is saying it's only happening because they've overthought it. And I've explained to you what happens when low vibrational people overthink things. All kinds of crazy, delusional, catawampus bullshit happens. Because just like the Christmas decorations, you don't empty a box you've already covered. Otherwise it gets all over the place. Once the box is done, if you need something from it, you dig for it specifically. You don't dump it back out. It mixes with the rest of the shit. So hopefully that's an easy enough analogy for people to get, but it is important to understand the thought processes between high vibrational and low vibrational people. And why conspiracy type energies, for example, take over low vibrational people. Because their fucking mind is a mess. It's a pile of junk all mixed up on the ground. There's no organization to it. It's easy for low vibrational energies to get in. In this case, it's not a conspiracy energy. It's selfishness, okay, in this person. I want it, so the other person must want it too. I want to talk about it, so the other person must want it too. Whatever. Whatever this is, you probably know, this is why. That being said, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.